The Kiss is a painting painted by Gustav Klimt in 1908 year. This work has gained worldwide fame due to the uniqueness of its performance, the intriguing plot, and the many versions hovering over the history of its creation. According to legend, the painting was commissioned by Klimt by a certain count, who wanted to portray himself together with his beloved. He handed the artist a medallion with a portrait of a girl. However, Klimt himself fell in love with her, and, importantly, the artist was a famous heartthrob during his lifetime, and fell in love very easily, so it is quite possible that he could easily have inflamed love feelings, even just for one image of a beautiful person. And in the picture, we see that the kiss did not take place after all. A couple of lovers just froze in anticipation of it. And we can't see the man's face. It is believed that the artist depicted himself. This is not quite an honest turn in relation to the count. Very vividly and clearly, the artist shows the feelings that the girl is experiencing through the expression of her face. She is not at all against the gentle touches of her beloved. Being in the languishing bliss of love and affection, the girl closed her eyes to enjoy the touch of his lips. She gently holds his palms in hers, and all this peaceful idyll can tell us only one thing: these two are just made for each other. Of course, some believe that the erotic subtext reigns in full force in the painting, and before that, the artist was often criticized for excessive eroticism in his works. But judging by the way the man carefully embraces the girl's face, there is rather a spiritual closeness, mutual and pure love. But here is an intriguing moment that cannot be overlooked with all the romance of the plot of the picture. The girl, who is supposedly beloved and desired, for some reason is on her knees, and the man is in full height, as if dominating her. Another important detail: the girl's knees are right on the edge of a cliff, even if it is beautiful, even vanilla, strewn with flowers, but still a cliff. And there is a certain inconsistency in these details. On the one hand, the poses of lovers are dissolved by the appearance of love, but on the other hand, the lower part of the silhouettes can tell us about a possible unequal or maybe forbidden love. Although if you just imagine that the girl will still straighten up to her full height, it is obvious that she will be much taller than her chosen one. Maybe it's not an intrigue at all, but just for the convenience of lovers. Well, or the girl just wanted to feel more fragile in the arms of the chosen one, and knelt down. If we recall the appearance of Klimt himself, then he really was short, so once again, we can assume that the man depicted in the picture is him. But it remains to deal with the cliff, on the edge of which there was a girl. Here I would already let you turn on your imagination, and write your versions in the comments. The kiss is considered the peak of the golden period in Klimt's work. The time from 1898 to 1908 years was indeed the most vivid and fruitful in the artist's career. The name of this stage is also connected with the special technique of execution and the color of the works. At this time, Klimt increasingly uses gold color, both paint and leaf gold leaf. The passion for gold is connected with Klimt's childhood memories. The master's father was a jeweler, but he began to use this material most actively after traveling through Italy in 1903. The Byzantine gold mosaics of Ravenna and Venice impressed the artist, and after returning from Italy, he began to turn to gold more and more often. Ornamental motifs also play an important role in Klimt's works. In The Kiss, the clothes, background, and green onions under the feet of the characters in love are interpreted in an ornamental manner. This floral carpet is associated with the technique of making mosaic glass from the Venetian island of Murano. The ornaments that we see on the heroes' cloaks correspond to the categories of male and female, and convey the idea of the dual nature of love. The man's attire is dominated by clear border rectangles. The outfit of his beloved is decorated with concentric circles and flowing spiral lines. The Kiss painting was warmly received by the public and became widely known all over the world. Today it is located in Vienna, and in addition to the Willwitter Gallery, it can be seen everywhere. A delightful kiss looks at you from the windows in the form of reproductions, turns out to be in the hands of postcards, decorates all souvenir shops and printed products. She seems to haunt us with her mysterious and gentle romanticism.